According to Sonic Stadium and also on the Summer of Sonic Facebook page, there will be no Summer of Sonic this year again. We had nothing. The last one was in 2013, and I think that I can't remember who was on stage. Was it just Jun Sonoy?
The last one?
Yeah, the last one, 2013, because that's when. Cause the biggest thing about that was the demo for Sonic Lost World.
Yeah.
Just looking at the Facebook page right now, it's like we've had a lot of questions and lovely messages from the fans about this, and we don't want them to give the wrong impression by not saying anything. So just to clear up so what you might have heard, there are no plans for a Summer Sonic event this year. We're halting would love to host a show for you again soon, and if the stars align in the future, we'll shout it from the rooftops. Thanks again for the wonderful support. Is it, like I said before, there was no, this is 2015, there has been no 2014 either, which we were all hoping for, but back then, when we heard about it, disappointing, but we understood, like, this cost a lot of money to put together, and flying everyone in.
Actually, the big thing, because I did ask a girl who was running the event, and they did say, this was back in Brighton actually, and I asked her, so...
was that 2012?
Yeah, Brighton
Okay.
was 2012. I asked her about, I guess the next one's happening. So, going to be another one? And she says, to be honest, we don't know. Every year when we do these, we just sort of think, yeah, we'll do one this year or maybe not. A lot of it is to do with, getting all the people to come around to do it. I mean, stuff like T-Bird or Sven, sort of the big people who run it. And again, there's obviously the involvement with Sega over Europe and probably America and Japan, and of course some guest stars. Over the years, we've had Nigel Kitchen come out, Richard Dreyfuss. Tashi Yukaza's appeared a few times. We've got Yuji Naka one year. So
who I thought was Takeshi Iizuka until I realised later, it's like, shit.
Yeah, the man who helped create Sonic the Hedgehog, and you got the wrong guy.
Yeah, but Yuji Naka doesn't look old to me. Takeshi Iizuka looks old to me.
Okay.
That's what I thought. But
Right.
then again, it's an honest mistake. Well, for me, it's a mistake. But, hey, at least I got to sign my copy of Billy Hatcher.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, I bet that's a game you thought, somebody remember that. Great.
Yeah, but Summer Sonic, though, nothing again. I can't say I'm going to be disappointed because I'm not in the UK anymore.
No, it didn't.
So, possibly you, maybe a few other friends. But also at the same time, there's no mention of the Sonic Boom convention.
Yeah, Sonic Boom started. When did that start? About
that started on the 20th anniversary in 2011.
right. So that's relatively new compared to Summer of Sonic, which has been going.
It's been around 2006 technically, but
Yeah, it's a
first
website, but then
first in 2008, which you went to. Which I couldn't go because I just got a job,
yeah,
so I couldn't take any time off at that point.
yeah. I mean, I've been going to I've been to all the Summer of Sonics the first year, and I will admit, looking back at it, it was a very different time, especially with Sonic then, because I remember particularly on the website they had a thing saying, if you're going to the event, please do not, bring outside food or drink or lighters and, any possible,
Yeah, everything to be very, very safe.
Yeah, that typical stuff. But here's the nub of it, was particularly, please do not raise general querencies about the voice acting. And this was back to the whole for kids and Jason Griffiths.
Yeah, for kids stuff. Yeah, never mind the voice actors just paying to do their job. Blame the writers.
Yeah, which again, I just find it so surreal. In fact, when I got there, I talked to a couple of people about it, and they were like, whatever. In fact, I talked to a security guard saying, have you had any trouble? I mean, nothing to do with the voice acting stuff? Nah, nothing's happened. We're okay. We're fine. So...
yeah, it's the thing is that a lot of people are going to look at this and think there's a convention for Sonic the Hedgehog, not just one but two. Actually, there's been like 5 conventions if you're gonna tally them all. 5 or 6 is like Summer of Sonic, Sonic Boom, Westboro Sonic, Super Sonic, Sonic the Comic Con, the Sonic London. A lot of it is in the UK because we all know back in when the Master System was released, that was a cheaper option compared to the NES, and that's why Sonic is such a big deal in the UK. I mean, was it 2011 or 2000? I think it's 2012 when they started saying, you know what, we're going to release tickets for these, but only in waves. So you better go on this website, put your name and details in, what other people you want to bring with you, and get in line for them.
Yeah.
And what happened? We failed.
Yeah.
I was on that page. I was refresh on that freaking page. I typed it all in. I tried to hit enter. It said I missed something, so okay, enter that bit. Enter. All sold out.
All gone. Yeah.
I broke the caps lock key on my keyboard because of that. Also you failed, and I figured you get it, but no, you said you failed as well. I was like, shit. And if you're not fine, we're gonna do something for this day. Where do we go to instead? You said like we'll go to Summer Sonic. We'll go to this retro gaming expo.
Yeah, here's the thing, because at the time we thought, well, we're screwed, and there was this other event happening in Sheffield of all people, which bizarrely enough, at Summer Sonic they had a couple of guys from Sumo there, and they were going to be at this event in Sheffield, so they were literally going to leg it down from Brighton to Sheffield.
Yeah, I think the thing for me is I know why the 2012 sold out very quickly. It's just like about 60 seconds. A single minute, all tickets sold. That's how big this convention was. I think the sole reason why it got sold out very quickly was because of Crush 40.
Oh yeah,
they were playing for the second time. The first one was 2010. Now 2012, and they released like a new single CD, so they were playing that as well. That was fucking great.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, Crush 40 is just two people essentially. It is a two-man band.
Yeah, Johnny Gioeli and Jun Sonoya.
Yeah, so it is amazing how much. First of all, how quick did this happen before? Potentially, I want to be at this event for a two-man band because, oh god, I want to see them live.
I got their signatures. But the thing, we actually did end up going to Summer of Sonic, and you tell this one.
All right. So basically, we found out about this whole thing. I was trying to make a video of actually this whole event, which kind of pissed me off. Like they sold out that quickly. But then later on the Radio Sega website, they said you have a chance to win some tickets for Summer Sonic. So I thought, well, I'm desperate for whatever, I'll just try. So I tried the first time. Basically, here's a simple question: email me and I'll pick a random winner. First one didn't win, okay, but it said, okay, second chance, do this. And I do remember when they announced, okay, and the winner is for the second time. There was almost a half a minute wait, just silence. And I was sitting in the chair just going, oh, for God's sakes, just say it. Just say the name. Just for God's sakes. I probably haven't won. Just say the goddamn name and get it over with, for God's sakes. And then he said it was me.
He called me, like, was like a week or a few days later to tell me, I got the tickets.
Yeah, I got them. And you said, you fucking what?
You fucking what? I won them on the Sonic Radio.
Yeah.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
So we ended up going to Summer of Sonic, but at the same time, you still had tickets for the Retro Gaming Expo.
Yeah, so we literally, God bless my mum, having to take us all the way to Brighton and Sheffield, particularly when it was a pretty windy, rainy weather, so...
Yeah, and I back that time as well, I was in one hell of a stump. I was like, I want to go home. Plus, my internet was down. This is when I was first started dating Sarah is now my wife now. And I was like, I just want to talk to her, I want to see her again. Yeah. And I was just in a complete stump. It kind of brought you and your mum down a little bit. Yeah. But I didn't mean anything by it. I just wanted to see Sarah again. I really did.
I know. I did ask you on the way down. Are you missing Sarah at that time in which you were?
Very much so.
Yeah, and even she was, because she was like watching the live stream of this to try and find any evidence of us.
Yeah, the problem is that in 2012, this building was 2 stories.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, if something big was happening downstairs, everybody would just cram downstairs, and then once it's done, they just sort of scatter off and go upstairs. And
because that's where I was up there mostly because that's where the more important stuff was. Downstairs had the thing is as well about the Summer of Sonic is that they had when the Sonic game was announced and they had a demo of it at E3, the Summer of Sonic had that demo.
Yeah,
so
we got to see.
In 2008, there was Sonic Chronicles, which you got to play.
That was the first. Yeah, that was the first game.
2009 had All Stars Racing. 2010 had.
Colors and 4.
2010 had 2 Sonic games. They had Sonic 4 and Sonic Colors, and Sonic Colors had a bigger line than Sonic 4.
No, actually, no, Sonic 4. Remember, that was the queue that just was on forever. Like,
bloody hell! Like, it wrapped around the entire room. I think the only reason why it took that long because the demo was the entirety of Splash Hill.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until I got my go that some member of staff came along, stuck on the fucking machines, one level per person. Like, you fucking asshole!
Oh, great! You know, great.
I got one level to play, and everyone else played the entire zone. They got their 1/4 of the game. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, I mean, I literally waited until like the final one.
You got to play Sonic Colors.
Yeah, I actually get to play Sonic 4. I did wait to the very end. Like I was like one of the last people to play it on it before they shut it off.
You got to play Sonic Colors beforehand.
Yeah, we got to play Sonic Color. Yeah, I think a bit.
Yeah, and 2011 had the Generations demo for the modern Sonic because everyone else had already downloaded the huge file that was just the classic Green Hill.
Yeah,
and that's where everyone got their list, and that's when they first told me, oh yeah, someone hacked the demo and actually got to list the levels, and one of them's Crisis City. You son of a... What the fuck would you include Crisis City for?
Well, at the time, everybody was wondering why did they pick that from an awful game, and when you play it, it's like...
It actually is a pretty decent level.
Yeah, it's basically Sonic Team say, look, we fucked up the first time, but give us a chance, we'll make it right.
Yeah, and everyone was... And it's like, there were 6 machines, and it was just the Green Hill mod, and that was a blast.
Yeah, but I was glad there was more machines. That's one thing I've learned from each year is if they're going to have these demos, we've got to have more than 2 machines, because that's insane.
2012 had All-Stars Racing Transformed, which again, the E3 demo, there were a lot of placeholders which they asked him, what are these images doing here? Because they're from the last game, and other games said, no, there's placeholders.
Yeah, but not done yet.
Yeah, but it was still a good game. 2013, like I said before, had Lost World, and that was okay. I had more machines, but I didn't exactly wasn't enthralled by it. I'm still not.
Actually, the one thing about the 2013 one was that was when they showed off the Knights area. That was one thing, and they did that. They actually showed the video was up on screens and it was on live stream. And
no, that was in 2012.
Yeah, sorry, 2012. Yeah.
In 2012, they showed. Oh yeah, we've got Knights playable in All-Stars Racing Transformed, and also Riala.
Yeah, but the thing was, as I remember, one of the guys said talked to Tashi about this because he was saying, look, we just put this together to show this event. Are you okay showing it? And he must have knew, thinking, well, A, this is going to be on screens. People are going to have video cameras of this, and it's going to be live stream. And he just sort of felt like, for this event, yeah. For these people, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, so he was all right with that.
And I was at the same time saying, do you want a Chow Garden game? And everyone said, yeah! And he said, I'll do it if you really want it. Yeah!
Yeah.
Where the fuck is it?
It's probably in the making. Let's be fair.
In the making, my ass. You got two. You can put it on the Wii U or the 3DS right now, and the touch controls for a Chow Garden would absolutely work.
Yeah, well. Yeah. But I will say the funny thing with Summer of Sonic is every year when I go, it's always a funny thing, because every year, whatever happens with Sonic throughout the year, there's always going to be trials and tribulations and people calling it the death of Sonic for the 700 billionth time. But when you go to these events, for me, every year when I go, it's just a re-evaluation to it's partly me reminding myself, thinking, why do I like Sonic the Hedgehog? Because there's a lot of reasons why I shouldn't be bothering with this series. Sometimes the games drive me up the wall, the stuff that I think is ridiculous, not in terms of narrative and stuff, it's more gameplay styles. And the ways people act about it kind of annoys me. So every year I kind of wonder, should I be bothering with this series? But then when I go and I talk to these people, it just reminds me of thinking, yeah, this is why I care about something. This is why I'm sticking with the damn thing. You know, at the end of the day, if I'm still getting enjoyment out of it, that should all that matters. And if you're with a bunch of people in similar mindset with varying degrees of what they think of it, that's great. And I just think that's why I love Summer of Sonic each year. But like I said, it is a shame that there isn't one this year, though. Afterwards, they are knackering when she finished. I mean, let's be fair.
For about a 7-hour convention, it is very tiring.